Morning everyone, at the A3 today, driven down. It's probably about like a 40-minute drive, 40-minute drive. So it's a big one. There's probably about 3 times the size as Hook, and I've decided to come here because Hook was just getting a bit samey. So I parked the car. The trick here is to park not at the start of the car park, but at the end of the car park, so you can get out quicker. So I've driven over a field and it was like well bumpy. I don't know what was going on. Anyway, I was thinking I'd probably be one of the first ones here because I came last year and I was really early, but I've got here and there's quite a few people here. So I don't know whether I got my timings a bit wrong. It's about like 5:40 now, so maybe I got down here for 5 o'clock last time and left the house at ridiculous o'clock. Who knows? Anyway, fingers crossed I get some good bits. We shall see. I will catch you later. See you later. Thought I'd try and do a bit of filming as I'm going around. Yeah, it is absolutely massive here. Absolutely huge. And just to give you an idea, there's some nice stuff up here actually. Not that I'm going to buy it. Like this is the back section. So you're probably talking, I don't know, 20 rows of cars, something like that. And then there's the middle section, a lot of traders in that middle section. Again, probably about saying 20 rows of cars. And then there's a front section which is like right on the A3, which again is about 20 rows of cars. It's absolutely nuts. Some nice stuff here, if you like dogs. But yeah, got some nice bits today, so I'll go through them a little bit later. Apparently there's a rumour that someone picked up a blue M64 for £5. Here we go, luck of the draw. And there's one car park over there, but I'm parked near the exit over there. So yeah, huge. I'm getting everyone's way here and everybody's looking at me like I'm a plum because I'm filming, so I'm going to stop. Okay, back from the A3. Very nice trip out. Good to go somewhere new. I saw Pete down there, happy chap. And if you don't know, he picked up a right result this week. He got a load of Polly Pockets and a bag full, and was hoping to flip them for about a tenner each, 10-15s. And he sold one for like 300 quid. So I'm going to pop a link in and up in the top right hand corner. Go and check out his channel. It's a great channel. He goes to the car boot, and within about 2 hours of getting back, the video's straight on there, and it's like, here's the stuff what I got. Bosh, bosh, bosh. So no mucking around like what I'm doing at the moment. Time fillers. Right, first thing I got was this. Just a simple PS1, no leads, Die Hard trilogy in it, which is quite nice. And in quite good condition, but it was a tenner, wasn't budging at all on that one. And one of almost the last things I got was this, which hasn't got a game in it. I know it hasn't got a game. It's got a completely, look, done in controller there, really done in. And then the third party, I almost left these controllers behind because they're not any good, but that was a £5. So there you go. This is the indoor section, by the way. We're going outside in a minute. Excitement. I've gone and bought something a bit crazy. The Polaroid 600, or it takes 600 film. That was £3. It was one of those. I went up and said, "Oh, how much is this?" I was carrying something quite big at the time back to the car, and I just saw it on the stall. And I said, "How much do you want for that?" And he goes, "Oh, well, I don't know. How much do you want to pay?" One of those. So I normally say 50p when someone says that to me, but I said £2, and he said, "How about 3?" And I said, "Yeah, okay, no worries, £3." I got a batch of Xbox One games. Oh, and a Wii game in there, a couple of Wii games. This would be quite good for filler, or maybe separate for the Minecraft. But they were £9. I think he wanted £2 each originally, and then went to a tenner, and I was trying to get it for 8, one of those haggles, but there you go. This little batch down here, I only really got this because it was Game Boy, and I don't have a lot of Game Boy stuff. I think the game is not a good game. I had a whole load of DS Narnia games, new and sealed, which I have actually sold, but they're not worth anything. So I don't hold out that that's a game that is worth a lot. I thought this was quite interesting. Top Trumps is something I used to pick up and then stopped because I realised that they're not worth any money. So quite a while I've picked them up again, but they are small, so we'll check them out and see how they go. That was £3. Right, next up, got a couple of PSPs. They both work, so it was nice getting them tested on the stall. She had charged them up. The screens are a little bit scratched up. I don't know if you can see that. But it comes with one charger, a case there, and a sort of largish case here. And then all these UMDs. So these lot are all games. So there's 15 games, I think. And then a couple of films, which, not worth anything, I don't think. But the whole lot cost £40, which I think is all right. I think I'll be able to sell, one of these with a few games, with or without the charger, probably £50. With the charger, maybe a bit more. But yeah, all of that lot was £40. So I'll probably, easily double my money on that, if not more. All of these games cost £11. There's I think there's 17 games there, or 15 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. No, 17 games. I bought 2 for £1, and then I kind of went back and said, would you sell the rest? And got the other 15 for a tenner. So that's not too bad. This thing seems like a Christmas present that no one wants. It is sealed, and that cost £1. It's kind of like a Meccano thing. I think I've got another one by the same company on at the moment. And not mega amounts, between 10 and 15. And I got these because I know my son's reading them, but he's already got it, so that'll be sold as a box set. That cost £5, but like I say, I kind of didn't haggle with that because it was for us. Then I think this is bargain of the day. 2 very nice condition DS lights, I think they are, yeah. And I was able to check them both out. They both got styluses, yeah, both got styluses. I guess that's Nintendogs, maybe. But the 2 of them cost £7 for the 2. This one was 5. One of them was 5 because they could show me it powering on. And then they said, oh, the other one we didn't power up, or we didn't charge the battery, so we sold that for 2. And I was like, oh, that's very nice. Thank you very much. So that's that. That's a good bargain. I was from the same people I got with these games for, the £11 for 17 games. And then this, got this off a guy who was just looking after someone else's stuff. And I may well have got in at the right moment. I've no idea how much these cost. I've got one in a box Nintendo. It's a box Nintendo with the scope in the box. But separately, I've got no idea. It cost me £2. I'm sure it's worth more than £2. So I'll have to go and look that up. I've never sold one before. Right, going outside now to show you the big stuff that I bought. So what I've got is a load of kind of vintage 70s deck chairs. I've got 4 of them and 2 loungers. So there you go. You get an idea there. Let me flip the camera around and show you it properly. Yeah, so there's these 2, brown, orange and flowery, typical 70s, and then getting a little bit more crazy. Look at that for a pattern. I've never sold deck chairs before. I've got no idea. The loungers are over here. Again, I think maybe later 70s to 80s, but still very flowery. So there's 2 of those. I'll just sort of open one up a little bit so you can see it. When I asked her the price, she said she wanted 10 each for the chairs and 20 for the loungers. but it would deal if I got the lot. So obviously that comes to 80. I offered a 50, and then ended up buying it for 60. So we're looking at basically £10 for each bit, or however you want to split it. I've got no idea on prices. This is probably like the worst one, but it needs a bit of a clean, so I'll probably clean it, put a bit of WD-40 in on the springs, and just give it a little bit of TLC. But I'm kind of hoping I might get like upwards of 25 for each of the chairs, like 25, 30 maybe. So it's a funky old pattern, and then maybe 30, 35 on the loungers. But I mean, I might be way off the mark on that. But say if I did that, say I get, let's say I get 150, 100 to 150, I'd still be doing well on it. So yeah, interesting one. And I don't know whether I'm going to do them collection only, put them on Facebook Marketplace, or actually try and think about posting these things. It's not the hardest thing to pack, because but it would be a bit of a pain. So if you have sold deck chairs, do stick in the comments what you do and let me know. But yeah, that will be a little job for today, cleaning those up. So I hope you enjoyed all that. Yeah, new one on the deck chairs, that'll be interesting. Probably the best buy was those DS lights, pretty good, but I've got to check out the scope and see if that's worth any money. But yeah, if you like the video, do stick a thumbs up on it, and if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe, and hopefully catch you soon for another haul video. See you later.